What's up guys, Skrillo here, and today we're playing ASKA again. So in today's video I'm going to give you 5 basic tips for creating a flourishing and growing village. So tip number 1 guys is to make sure that you've got the basic resources being produced. So by basic I mean the needs of the village. So that will be water, which you can do with a water well and rain collector, which are in bushcraft. You can see we've got the rain collector and water well. You can put the water wells on permanent water sources, so I will show you what they are real quick. If we run over here, there was one on the floor, so there's another one here. It's called a natural water collector. So that is basically just like a stone pit that collects rainfall normally. It does spawn with water when it doesn't rain as well, so that it's not water or rain dependent. And this is a permanent source of water in the water well. You can't upgrade it. It is what it is. And coinciding with that guys, tip number 2, or moving on from number 1, is food. I'm making food its own tip because there is multiple ways of having food. So this is a farm, and a farm will, as you can see, I can grow carrots, all of these berries, cabbages, carrots, all of it. We open the storage, these are all our seeds. We do have another method, which is the gatherer's hut. Now the gatherers will go out, as you can see they're collecting a lot of mushrooms because it is mushroom season. This is where all the seeds are collected to, and as you can see there's some fibre in that as well. And on this side is where they collect veggies, so carrots. But you will see over here that food is stored in here as well, and this is like permanent sources of food that are quite easy. The villagers will eat them. They do deteriorate quite fast, but there is one more method that I have so far, and that is cooking. So as you can see, we can cook here, and we also have the cook house, which is over here, and we can, as you can see, set tasks. So tasks at the minute we're making the berry compote. This is the storage, so we've got meat storage, veggie basket. We have just created this, so we haven't got any yet. Cooked food storage, and this is the crock pot, which you use to cook, obviously. So this is another method. And to get meat really easily, you can hunt it and you can gather everything yourself, but I have a worker in the hunter's hut who actually goes out and hunts, and you can see they're collecting meat, hunks of meat. And then over here we have the storage for it all. They put the bone fragments and all in there as well. And that is tip number 2 done. And so number 1 and 2 is basically the village needs, which is water and food. And there is a bear here, which isn't great. Somewhere. It's disrupting us as usual. But we're going to ignore the bear right now. So, tip number 3 guys is getting the basic productions. So, as you can see, a lot of deforestation has happened here. And that is because we have set our lumber camp, which is here, or the woodcutter's hut. And we have upgraded it, so they have better tools to deforest this whole area and collect wood. And as you can see, they're storing all the wood up here, so we've got the long sticks, the bark, the firewood, everything you need: thatch, fibre, resin, sticks, and logs up there. And they will actually keep going. As you can see in the distance there's a green marker, so markers is going to be another tip I'm going to talk about momentarily. But you basically want to keep your basic productions going, and you can see it's the basic production: stonecutter's pit, woodcutter's pit, gatherer's pit. We haven't done the fisherman's yet, but we've done the hunter's hut. We are going to do a fisherman's hut soon. We just don't necessarily need it right now because we have quite a lot of food being collected. So tip number 4 is actually going to be one of the most important tips you can have, and that is going to be markers. So as you can see guys, we can set up patrol markers, which is for defense, building resource markers, which are going to collect resources for building, of course, food foraging, stone harvester, and wood. Now, every time you build one of these, it's going to create a radius. So if we show you the radius here, as you can see, this is the radius in which the woodcutter is going to cut the wood. Now, if we go to our next marker, which is conveniently placed over here, you can see it just from doing this. Where was it? Here. And come up to this. What this means is this whole area is actually going to be deforested as well. And this is the same radius for the gatherers and for the stone masons. So they're going to go out and collect the stone, mine all the stone. And as you can see, if we come here, we can set markers which are going to be patrol. So we can actually, we've got one here set up at this base. So we could, if we wanted to, go put one, let's say, over here. We can put it here, place it here. And that means that the warriors that are being trained in there are actually going to patrol the camp as they go. If we show you here, we can manage our workers. And he's already got up to 14 because he's been training in the warrior encampment. And that is tip number 4. So tip number 5, guys, is actually going to be probably one of the most important tips, just because we have all of the basics sort of done here. Oh, they're a magic mushroom there. And that is going to be your actual villagers tab. So you can scroll over and you can see everything about your villagers. Now the villagers are very important in this game, probably one of the most important parts, because if you go on your actual character, you can see their different perks, and this is what is actually going to, if anything, put you into putting your villagers in certain roles and jobs. As you can see, is significantly increasing as a warrior, and this is our warrior. But if we come on for Jensen, for example, who has been put as the cook, he is a very strong villager as well, exceptional stamina, but he's very lacking in physical strength, so he's not good at woodcutting, so you wouldn't want to put him in the woodcutters. So to be honest, the tip number 5 is to actually properly look into each villager when you get them and select them into the right roles. This guy here, as you can see, he's lacking physical strength, but he's very good at collecting, foraging, so his role is actually a gatherer because he is foraging. And then we've got Frode, who is a farmer, and as you can see, he's good at foraging, he's strong, he's a battle scarred veteran, so he's a very good, this is a very good villager. Very, very good villager. So it's a bit shorter video today, guys, I know, but we're getting all the basics covered. So we've done food, we've done water, we've done resource production, we've done markers, and we have done the actual villagers. As an added bonus, guys, I'm going to tell you about the workshop pit. In the workshop pit, you can upgrade it, as you can see, which we're going to be doing today. If we come to here, we view tasks. You want to make sure that one of basically everything is being produced. Necessities don't need to be done straight away, so I'm not making the smaller pickaxes and the smaller axes because we can just craft the big ones. It could be worth putting one of each in there, but for the most part, not right now. I've got a heavy club in there at all times, and as you see, if we open the storage, this is what the guy has crafted so far and hasn't been used. But now that they are missing, he will go ahead and craft new ones of these. And it's good to see that this guy is actually cooking, which is really nice. I did not know if it would actually work, but we are going through and testing a lot of things out. So that being said, guys, thanks for watching today's video. It has been Skrillo here again, playing ASKA. If you do want to smash that like button, comment on the video if you are enjoying the content, and subscribe to the channel. It's a bit of a shorter video today, but you know that sometimes happens. And yeah, peace out, guys. I'll see you all on the next one. Thanks for watching.